Snoop Dogg. On Ice-T running away from Hollywood. What if I told you that one of the most iconic rap legends of all time just called out another? And not for a beef, but because he was concerned? That's right. Snoop Dogg recently spoke out about Ice-T's decision to step back from Hollywood. And trust me, it's not the conversation we were expecting. You know Ice-T as the gritty rapper, the Law and Order star, and an all-around Hollywood legend. But lately, he's been pushing the industry away and Snoop's taking notice. But here's the twist. It's not just about fame. It's about the shifting dynamics of Hollywood, the pressures of staying relevant, and the battle for creative freedom. The move from the limelight? Could it be a smart one? Let's break it down. The power of Hollywood fame. Hollywood is a dream factory, right? A place where careers are made, fortunes are built, and stars are born. But the reality? It's a grind. It's a world that chews up creatives and spits them out when they're no longer in demand. Snoop Dogg, with his ultimate cool persona, knows the game all too well. He's seen it all. From chart-topping hits to reality TV, he's mastered reinvention. But for Ice-T, it seems fame's weight is becoming less of a crown and more of a burden. Recently, Snoop made headlines by commenting on Ice-T's growing desire to pull back from the Hollywood machine. It's not an insult, it's concern. The concern that being a public figure in Tinseltown can strip away personal freedom and creativity. So what happens when you've been everywhere, done everything, and have the money to walk away? You start asking yourself whether it's worth it. Snoop gets it, but does Hollywood? Ice-T's shift in focus. Ice-T isn't just another Hollywood star, he's an icon. From pioneering gangster rap in the late 80s with 6 in the Morning, to his role as Detective Fin Tutuola on Law and Order, SVU, he's lived multiple careers in the public eye. But lately, he's been vocal about taking a step back. In interviews, Ice-T has spoken about his desire to focus on his family, his business ventures, and his personal life. The spotlight, for him, feels less bright. Just this year, he revealed in a podcast interview that he's been avoiding Hollywood, not because he can't handle it, but because he doesn't need it anymore. This might sound shocking to fans who've grown up watching him on TV, but for Ice-T, it's a reclamation of his own narrative, a chance to define success on his terms. Snoop Dogg's take. Now, why did Snoop speak out about this? Simple. Because he knows the grind better than anyone. Snoop's career has spanned over 3 decades, from his debut album Doggy Style in 1993 to his latest business ventures and cannabis empire. Over the years, he's experienced the highs of fame and the lows of industry pressure. So when he hears Ice-T talk about stepping away from the Hollywood spotlight, he's not throwing shade. He's recognizing the weight of the industry. In a recent interview, Snoop admitted that Hollywood can be draining and isolating, especially when you're trying to hold on to your authenticity. You start to question, is it all worth it? For Snoop, it's all about balance. He's mastered the art of staying true to himself while embracing the opportunities Hollywood offers. But he's also someone who knows when to step back and do his own thing. Maybe that's why Snoop is speaking up now. He doesn't want to see another legend get swallowed whole by an industry that doesn't care about you after the cameras stop rolling. The changing Hollywood landscape. Hollywood has changed, but for many stars, the pressure has only intensified. It's no longer enough to have a hit movie or a popular TV show. The industry demands constant relevance, especially with social media and streaming changing the way content is consumed. For Ice-T, this pressure has become overwhelming. He's not just battling ageism or being typecast. He's battling against an ever-shifting, unforgiving landscape where people are forgotten as quickly as they rise. There's a constant need to stay fresh, to stay in the conversation. But Ice-T isn't the only one feeling this. From veteran actors to rising stars, everyone feels the push to remain relevant. And this isn't just a Hollywood issue, it's a cultural one. Fame has evolved. It's not about quality work anymore, it's about visibility. Snoop Dogg, ever the strategist, understands the need to adapt, but he also knows when it's time to retreat. Creative freedom. One of the most interesting things Snoop pointed out? The lack of creative freedom that comes with success in Hollywood. It's easy to assume that fame and fortune come with complete control over your career. But for many stars, it's quite the opposite. In a recent interview, Snoop discussed how Hollywood often tries to box artists into predefined roles, limiting their creative expression. Ice-T, with his legacy in rap, acting, and even reality TV, has been no stranger to these constraints. As Hollywood shifts its focus toward franchise films, remakes, and sequels, the room for original thought and personal expression has shrunk. Ice-T doesn't want to be a part of that. He wants to create on his own terms, not just to please an audience or a studio. This shift from the mainstream to more independent, self-driven projects is something Snoop understands. It's about reclaiming ownership. Hollywood's lure is real, but so is the toll it takes. The impact of social media. Snoop Dogg gets it. He's embraced social media in a way that few others have. With over 70 million followers on Instagram, he's created a personal brand that transcends the traditional Hollywood model. Snoop knows that the rules of fame are changing. You don't need Hollywood anymore to be relevant. You just need a platform, creativity, and a loyal audience. That's why Snoop isn't concerned about Ice-T's decision to move away from the spotlight. Ice-T's staying active, just on his own terms. With platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, celebrities no longer have to play by Hollywood's rules. They can choose their projects, their partnerships, and their personas. And with Ice-T stepping back from traditional Hollywood roles, he's using his influence in new ways, focusing on business, music, and even giving back to the community. He's not disappearing. He's just shifting his focus. The future of celebrity. What does this mean for the future of celebrity culture? Is Hollywood still the ultimate measure of success? The answer is becoming more complex. We've seen musicians, actors, and influencers break free from the traditional studio system to find success on their own terms. Ice-T's decision to step back is a sign of a larger trend: the rise of independence in the entertainment industry. Celebrities are no longer dependent on Hollywood for their careers. Instead, they're building their own empires, whether it's through social media, business ventures, or creative collaborations. The future of celebrity isn't about being in front of the camera. It's about owning your brand and your narrative. Snoop Dogg is living proof of this new wave, and it's a model Ice-T seems ready to embrace. So, what do you think? Is Ice-T making a smart move by stepping back from Hollywood? Or is Hollywood still the dream factory that every star should aspire to? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're curious to hear where you stand on the matter. If this video gave you a new perspective on the changing world of fame, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the real story behind Hollywood's shifting culture. Stay tuned, because next time, we're diving into how rappers are redefining what it means to retire. Spoiler alert: it's not what you think. Get smarter responses, upload files and images, and more.